Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to a new video. This is going to be more like a podcast rather than a video. And I'm not gonna do a reading in front of the camera because I did already one, and I wasn't planning to talk about this at all, or I wasn't planning to upload anything. But because I received some messages from people asking about this particular case, and then I saw a lot of information, lots of questions from people on social media as well, on YouTube and everywhere, asking about what happened to Kate Middleton. And there are lots of conspiracies, we can say, but every conspiracy has some truth. I have been actually very quiet these past few weeks, and the reason behind that is because I want to invest less energy and time into this channel because it's not performing as I would like it to perform. So, yeah, I have other things going on in my life that are more, I don't know, interesting for me, more creative at the moment. And I feel like that is the direction that I want to go more than with this particular channel. But anyways, I'm still doing readings and I'm still enjoying this whole thing. And yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't uploading anything in the past few weeks. So And yeah, going back to Kate Middleton, I pulled a few cards off camera, and I have to say that this situation is not looking well. Okay, so there are some very dodgy things going on because, as we know, this might be a distraction. Okay, I want to mention that this might be a distraction from something that is very important. But because I looked into the cards, this is quite serious. So it's not just like something that was invented by the royal family or by the government or whatever, by the deep state to distract us. But it's something actually that is quite serious, I have to say. Okay, let's talk about the reading and the information. And I want to walk you through the reading and to discuss a few cards. I made a picture of the cards actually. So the very first card that popped out was the Three of Pentacles. Now the Three of Pentacles is my card of Masons. Okay, secret societies, whatever. That can actually symbolize the institution itself, monarchy, whatever, the family. Actually, I got the family card as well. Ten of Pentacles, that was upright. And then we had the Sun reverse, which is saying that something is not happening in the family in a nice way, or there's some unhappiness here. And next to it, we had the Seven of Swords, which is, the card of theft, hiding something. So that is making me feel like, and the Eight of Swords as well, which is blocked energy. So that is making me feel like she's being blocked almost. Okay, so she's being trapped in a situation, and the family doesn't want people to know about that. So there's a very dodgy thing that is going on here because they're hiding something. And actually, I do believe that she's being trapped. Now that entrapment can actually talk about a coma, or can talk about her being unconscious, or her having a serious problem. So last time they saw, I don't know if anyone saw her actually going to the hospital, that they were taking her because she was going, she had some surgery like abdominal or something like that. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone saw her actually going to the hospital, but I can tell that there's some entrapment here. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is reversed. Nine of Pentacles is the card of being independent, okay, being self-sufficient. But when it's reversed, that is talking about actually being dependent on someone financially. From any point of view, she's being dependent. She cannot take care of herself. Now that is making me believe that she's not in a good shape. Okay, and then we had the Tower as well. So something happened. We had the Tower, we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. So there's some conflict, there's some sort of accident, something that comes out of nowhere, something that is unexpected, okay, that is making her to be dependent on others. Okay, we have the card of children as well, so that can actually talk about her children. I don't know, I don't want to get into that, like what is the situation with the children, or what is their correlation with this particular case, but it can talk about the past as well, that something happened in the past which caused certain conflicts. Okay, and then we have the Strength reverse, that is making me believe that She's vulnerable right now. She lost her strength. She doesn't have any strength actually. She's dependent on others. And what else we had? We had the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. And at the bottom of the deck, the Death was reversed. Okay, so that is saying that she's actually still alive, but she's being trapped and she's being hidden from the public. Yeah, and because we had the Nine of Pentacles, which is reversed, that is saying that actually it wasn't her choice because she's dependent on others, so they are hiding her from the public. So I don't know what is going on here, but I believe that something happened, something that was a result of a conflict, a result of some misunderstanding from the past. I was asking about what is the Tower, okay? Because it seems to me like there's some sort of an accident here, some sort of a tragedy, something that people didn't expect or she wasn't expecting to her to happen, something that came out of nowhere as a surprise, but actually as an unpleasant surprise, we can say. Okay, and then I was asking what was that about? What is this accident? Yeah, and I got again like the Five of Swords, which is conflict. That was upright. And then we had the Page of Wands, which is a fire energy that can be a heated argument actually. You know, not only an argument, but actually a fight, or actually something that is going in a very impulsive direction, aggressive direction. Yeah, and Knight of Cups is reversed again. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is talking about two different things that are going on. Someone's energy is going into two different directions. That can be the husband, or that can be maybe her as well. Okay, that is talking about actually, yeah, the energy going in two different directions, juggling with two things. So the husband might be doing something, and the Knight of Cups reversed is a false offer, false news, but that can also be something related to emotions. Okay, some heated argument related to emotions, and something goes quite badly here. Yeah, and then Four of Cups was reversed as well, next to the Lovers. We had the Lovers, so there's something with the couple. The Lovers can be a decision, can be she deciding to do something that is unusual. So what I do believe that might have happened is that she was planning to go in a different direction, not with the monarchy, but in a different direction. She has a little bit of non-conformist energy, like she's rebelling, because I pulled other cards as well. That is making me believe that she's rebelling against the institution itself, or she wasn't agreeing with certain things, that she didn't want to do certain things. Maybe she didn't want to do certain things in her marriage, or she didn't agree with something in her marriage, or like related to the institution, because she doesn't want to be a puppet. She has been a puppet probably for a long time. Yeah, she has quite a lot of pressure about what was going on over the years. What else I got? Yeah, I also got that this situation has been I don't know, quite boring or something passive. It makes me believe that she, I don't know, maybe she was depressed for a while and she was unhappy in the marriage, in the institution, with the role that she was playing in this whole thing. And that led to certain arguments. Maybe there's a series of arguments, not only one. But yeah, long story short, I would say that something happened, something unexpected. There can be an accident, there can be something that maybe wasn't an accident. I don't know. But I think she's still alive, okay, because the Death card was reversed. But I do feel like she's being trapped. She can be trapped in the astral plane. She can be in a coma or something. There was a footage, I think, like just a few days ago, which I think it was fake. They were saying that she might have a double, and that person was in the recording. And you know, it's so interesting when there's a recording and they don't want us to see things. Like all of a sudden the camera quality, the quality of the recording is so bad. But we are in 2024, everyone is having high quality, high definition cameras. But yeah, they capture her by accident, TMZ or someone, and the camera quality is like so bad that you cannot even recognize her. That is weird. Also, like there was a photo that turns out to be photoshopped, and someone posted in her name that she was actually doing that. She was photoshopping. She was making some edits, yeah, on the photo. And come on, these are such amateur ways of lying about. Yeah, they want people to believe that there's nothing wrong here. But also, I do feel like this can be a distraction. Okay, distraction from other things that are going on. So it's like two in one. Okay, yeah. So we might see her in public, but I was asking about will people find out, because I know that many people are interested about this case. Will people ever find out what happened? I got justice reversed, so I don't think the full story will ever come out. However, we have lots of things that are coming out in the mainstream, not in the mainstream media, I don't know, in Hollywood, like on social media about the dark side of Hollywood as well, pedophilia, all these networks. The truth is coming out. Okay, 2024 is the year of the truth coming out, and many things are seeing the light of the day. Like there's no more cover up. Like they cannot cover up the truth about what is really going on in these networks. So probably this is the beginning of the end of the royal family. However, I do believe that we will still see her, but I don't know if she's gonna be the real person, okay? Because there are some really shady, dark things going on. Yeah, I don't think I have to tell you like what sort of things, but we might see someone that is not her in the future. Everything is possible. Yeah. So I don't know if we are finding out or people finding out the truth ever. Probably yes, but for now there will be a lot of fog around this whole thing, a lot of mystery around this particular case. I still hope that she's fine. I'm not wishing bad things for anybody, and if she's really like a victim of this family and the institution itself and these dark circles, then I hope that the truth will be revealed. Yeah, guys, so this is what I'm seeing about her. This is what I found out in my readings about her. I really hope that justice will be served. And thank you so much for being here. I might be doing other readings as well. I don't know when yet. But yeah, I just wanted to say hi with this relatively short video. Okay, guys, take care. And until next time, bye-bye.